The following program contains mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
You know one of my favorite things to do?
What?
What?
Group hosting.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now a new survey revealed that out of 4,000 Americans between the ages of 18 and 87, the most common sexual fantasy is group sex.
And as Dr. O has always said, live out your fantasies.
As you can see, joining us, psychotherapist, author of Chicken Soup for the Soul, Think, Act, and Be Happy, Dr. Mike Dow.
Hello there. Nice to join this group.
Thank you. This is a great group.
This is group doctor.
I just want to make it very clear, I have not thought about having group sex with this group. The best part about this is that wide range, ages 18 to 87. I'm having a hard time picturing the 87-year-old dreaming about group sex, but hey,
now we know what's going on in those retirement homes. Yeah.
So, Dr. Dow, what's your take on this survey result?
Well, listen, I think there's a difference between our fantasies and what we act out in real life. And I think we have to realize that, right? So just because, you know, Dr. Ordon and the 87-year-olds in nursing homes are having all these group sex fantasies doesn't mean that you have to go out and act on that.
Let me put it this way. Been there, done that, I'm done with it. So in other words, it's like...
Interesting.
Now you're happily married, got it out of your system.
Yeah, so I've come up with some new fantasies to take the place of that.
roll the tape.
Yeah!
Well, no, I think you're right, Dr. Dow, because I think, though, this is the most common fantasy. In fact, it's not actually that common for people to act out, right? Only about 10% of women and 18% of men have ever experienced a threesome, and less than 1% have experienced something like this in the last month. So I think the numbers are actually a lot lower than a study like this or a survey like this
And
might
probably
suggest.
a great thing because of STIs and, you know, obviously more partners increases your risks. So
The playing field is different.
it is.
I mean, you know, back 60s, 70s, it was different.
It was a different time.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I think, so what is...
I just keep
look at
having
Dr.
this
Trump.
image of you. I studied Latin in high school, and of course, Romans back in the day were known for their group parties. I just picture you at this Roman bath party. But I want to say one thing. We keep talking about the statistics in terms of people who are saying they've thought about it. I don't know if I buy this one, that 89% reported fantasizing about threesomes.
Yeah.
That seems high. I'm sorry, I don't know who they're surveying, but 89% of
That's
people.
like 9 out of 10.
That's a lot of people fantasizing about threesomes. Maybe there's something wrong with me. I'm part of the 11%. That's just not something, I have never fantasized about that, just being honest.
Well, and it's
Like,
interesting.
Look, I've never fantasized about rolling around with
high.
a bunch of different people.
It's high for men.
Yes, higher for men than women.
And 2 women.
Yes.
That's where that.
And from a
It
brain,
may approach 90%.
and from a brain
which seems
point of
high.
view, that makes sense. I mean, men, for the survival of our species, it would have been in men's best interest to spread their seed, and women, for the survival of our species, should be forming bonds, and women have higher levels of oxytocin, which bond us together as human beings. So it sort of makes sense.
Let me argue that this number is inflated. Even if biologically we are designed to spread our seed, so to speak, it can only happen one at a time. I mean, I don't know that biology says that it's not one of, it's not like seeds, like a flower pollinating.
So Dr. Dow, obviously, fantasy has a very healthy place in everyone's sex life.
I love how you always bring it back.
All right, you guys can just be boys. Let's
go
bring
medical.
it back.
Let's go medical.
Let's go medical. Yeah. How to incorporate fantasy into a healthy relationship?
Yes. So I think we can, if you are in a relationship or if you're single, so how can you integrate this into your sex life while also staying safe? And, you know, if you are in a committed monogamous relationship,
And is that
keep
okay? Is that healthy?
Yeah, I think so. I think, listen, when it comes to sex, we're snowflakes. To each their own. And I've worked with couples who who act out on group sex fantasies. I've worked on others who would never even dream of it, like Dr. Travis. And I've worked with people who are sort of in the middle of the road.